Just wanted to tell you guys, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Guys, there was just a lot going on. But we are back live on the show. Yep, sorry for the inconvenience. There was just a lot going on. My sister's getting ready to bring home some food. So, yeah, you see my mohawk, guys. Hope you guys like it. Um, but there was just a lot going on today. But I appreciate you guys, being supportive. I'm probably put on my glasses today because I ain't really wore it in a long time. But, well, anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys' love. I appreciate you guys' support. And I appreciate you guys coming on live on the Melvin Whiteside Show. If you guys want to say hi, what's up, whatever, just feel free. I'm here. I'm here. Every time you guys need me. But just wanted to tell you guys, I love y'all, and I do need to kind of, you know, I do need to straighten out some stuff pretty soon. I mean, so these are, but I do want to show you guys my anybody. Let me kind of. Well, I guess I'll stay on here. Heck, no worries. But yeah, like, so these are my things. These are my gargle things. If you guys see them, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not muted. No, I ain't muted, so we're good. But those are my stuff. If you guys can see it, my you can actually see out of them too. So, oh, wrong side. All right, wrong side. You can actually see out of them. They're actually cool. You can see out of them. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, guys, sorry for the inconvenience, and stuff. It was just been going a lot going on, my girlfriend. Well, she was upset because, well, she was upset because of her sister stuff, and I had to get her to calm down or whatever. Which I understand, I understand that because I understand because which we all have, family issues. Heck, I have family issues too. But at the end of the day, we gotta try not to let stuff get to us. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta I guess, go with it. Appreciate you joining. 19 people just joined. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys being an arm wrestling fan of mine. Um, Workout fan, basketball fan, whatever. You know, um, I appreciate you guys' love and support, and I appreciate you guys. Um, I appreciate you guys. Because it really means a lot. It really means a lot to me. I just want to say to you guys, you guys, mean a lot to me. Also, I also want to do a video about my VHS. So this is a VHS tape from. If you guys seen Al Pacino, just let me know in the comments. It's a good movie, Al Pacino. It's it's with Al Pacino in it, but it's Scarface. If you guys seen Scarface, just let me know in the comments if you guys seen it. It's a good movie. I got the VHS tape version, but I'll show you the tape. So This is the tape. This is the VHS tape of Scarface. And then we got this one too. If you guys can see it. Alright, let's go ahead and put it back where it needs to go. So I don't want to lose nothing in it. But yeah, guy, it was just a lot going on. I had to get my girlfriend to calm down and stuff. And I'm sorry for the yelling and stuff. Like I do a lot. Like I talk to my girlfriend every day. I talk to her every day. We FaceTime every day. We call each other every day. You know, you know what I'm saying. Like we text each other every day. We tell each other we love each other. We tell each other that we care about one another. We tell each other that we want to spend the rest of our lives with one another, which I do. I want to spend the rest of my life with her, because I love her. If I'm still here, if I'm still here, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. But those of you that have boyfriends, girlfriends, or whatever, hello, my fan. How's it going? Appreciate you coming by. I just want to say thank you for coming by. Thank you for being supportive. Um, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel anytime y'all want. Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay with you guys subscribing. I don't mind. I only got like right now. I got 251 people who subscribe to my channel, so that's good. That's actually really good. My goal is to get up to quadrillions, like trillions of subscribers. That's my goal. Because normally I would be live. It says, "What you think about pudding?" Pudding? Are you talking about chocolate pudding? I mean, that sounds really good. Are you talking about chocolate pudding, or are you talking about something else? I'm listening. Like, you talking about pudding? Like pudding what? Like, what do you mean? Like by pudding? Like chocolate pudding? Putting on stuff? What do you mean? I mean, I'm just. It says Vladimir Putin. You're talking about Vladimir Putin. Oh, okay. You're talking about Vladimir Putin. I guess he's a okay president. I guess. I mean, I guess you could say he's alright. I mean, would I say he's my favorite president? I mean, he's the president of Russia. Would I say he's my favorite president? He's alright. He's okay. I mean, most of the presidents that I would say, I mean, Trump is okay, but he's not my favorite, no. But the presidents that I'll say that's my favorite, I would have to say Barack Obama and what's that president that I like? John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was a good one. Yeah. Well, Trump, yeah, he is. He is the goat. But I mean, but I would have to give it to. I mean, he was in WWE too. He was in WWE with Vince McMahon a long time ago. President Trump was in WWE. Plus, he's a billionaire, so he was in professional wrestling too a long time ago with Mister McMahon. So, but I guess I mean, I guess you could say he's an all right president. I say he's good for the most part, but I could say I could say one thing about him. The one thing that I do like about him is he talks about the word of God, which that's good. That's real good. That's really good. But the one thing that I heard about recently that I really didn't like was the fact that he was making fun of people in wheelchairs, and I just didn't think that that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that that was cool because that really made me angry today. It really made me, upset. You know what I'm saying? Cause my little brother, let me tell y'all something about my little brother. My little brother, which he's passed away now, God rest his soul, he's long gone now. My little brother, Juan, he had a disability, and he had cerebral palsy. He had a trach and a G tube or whatever. He passed away. My little brother passed away in '07 when I was like, I say about 3, 4, about at least, I think I was around 3 or 4 years old when he died. I say about 3, I would say, but but that was my little brother. Do I think about him? Of course, I think about him all the time. Do I sit down and be like and think about him all the time? Of course, like there's not a day that don't go by that I don't miss it. But if he was still living today, my little brother, Juan, he would be in a wheelchair. There was 3 of us. Well, right now there's 2 of us because I'm a twin right now. My twin brother, he's in the other room. He's on the phone. There's 2 of us now, but I know if something happened to me, there would just be one. But I know, but I know God's gonna keep me around. Heck, I don't know how much time I'll have left. That's the thing. If God wakes me up tomorrow, it would be a blessing. If He wakes me up tomorrow, it'll be a blessing. That's the thing. But I will say this though, I just didn't like the fact that he would make fun of people in wheelchairs. I just didn't like that. I mean, but I will say one good thing about him. He talks about God and stuff, which that's a good thing. I don't have a problem with it. That's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Heck, I love God too. He died for my sins. He died and rose again. He didn't rose again on the first day. He didn't rose again on the second day, but on the third day he rose again. He rose again. Jesus rose again. Jesus died so that we can be with him forever. He died on the cross. But I know everybody's religion is different, and which I respect it. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love everyone no matter what religion you are. I love you. I love you guys. I love you regardless. We're supposed to love people. We're not supposed to. I don't believe in hating other people. That's just my persona. I don't believe in hating other people. But whatever religion you are, I respect. I respect. I do respect your opinion. I respect your belief, and I respect your opinion on it. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to tell me, I'm very open to listen. Like I don't care. If you want to talk to me about something, I mean, as far as being in a relationship, for me, I'm just not going to equally yoke myself with somebody that doesn't believe in the same thing as me. But I will say, if you need anything, I'm here for you. If you want to talk about something, if you want to talk about something, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen, no matter no matter what you want to talk about. If you want to talk about arm wrestling, which I love arm wrestling. If you want to talk about whatever, if you want to talk about your problems, or if you're upset, or if you're sad, or if you're going through something, just let me know. I'm opening up, and I'm willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to listen to you. You know, just keep in mind that I love you guys, and you guys are important. You are my fans. Millions of fans that are watching, and trillions of fans that are watching at home. You guys are important. I love you. I love you despite what you go through. I go through stuff like, I don't know what y'all's background. I don't know how y'all grew up. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up as a Christian, you're going to grow up as a Christian. If you grew up as Muslim, you grew up as a Muslim. Or if you grew up, it says, I like your haircut, my homie. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. I mean, it's actually pretty good. My sister cut it. My sister actually cut it. But anyways, I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care. I mean, but I will keep y'all in prayer. I'm not gonna force you to believe in the same thing I believe. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I can pray for you. Yeah, I could do that, but I can't force you to believe in God. If you choose to believe in something totally different, that's fine. But is God gonna judge you in the end? Yes, He is. Because before you know it, Jesus is coming. But a lot of people. But here's the thing about this too. A lot of people don't realize that we're in a last days. But I mean, you can believe what you want. I'm not gonna argue back and forth. You can believe what you want. But my belief is that a lot of people get the idea, and and people some people don't believe that we're in the last days. Do you have an do you, what? I can't even read it by heart. I'm not really. Do you have an ideal? What do you mean? What do you mean? So what are you meaning by it? What do you mean? Like I'm not really getting it. That means do you have a favorite celebrity? Do I have a favorite celebrity? I love Tim Allen. I love celebrities too. I love Tim Allen. I like I'm trying to think. I love Tim Allen. I love Toby Maguire. Toby Maguire is a good one. And I also like I'm trying to think of this actor. I love William Defoe. James Franco. He's a good actor. I love James Franco. And this is I like that one. Oh, do you? That's cool. Amen. It says I like Spider Man and other stuff, but a little bit. Yeah, that's what's up. I like Spider Man too. I love Spider Man. I grew up watching it though. You know, growing up as a kid, I grew up watching Spider Man. You know, have you guys ever? I do want to show you guys. Have you guys ever had one of those? I just want to. Those of you that are arm wrestling fans and that are new, y'all can subscribe to my channel too. Have you guys ever had those before? Have you had those? Can I please have mode? What? I'm not getting these comments. It says no, but it looks cool. Mohawk. Oh yeah. Mohawk is pretty cool. You guys like my mohawk, don't you? It's pretty cool. It's actually cool. My sister, like I said, my sister, she cut my hair, so it's actually cool. My phone is charging though. I mean, I would love to join my stream on my phone, but my phone is charging, so I ain't gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So it says, "Can I please have mode on your channel?" Sure. I mean, you can subscribe to it. I mean, that's totally up to you, though. You know what I'm saying? Technically, it's totally up to you. I mean, if you want to mode it, or you can subscribe to it. Hey, that's totally up to you. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Can you make me a mode so I can ban people? So you want to ban people? So what's been going on? Like, is somebody doing something? I don't know how to ban. I don't know how to ban people. I mean, the only time I would ban you, like, here's the thing: the only time I would ban people, unless you did something that was against my guideline. If you did something against my guideline or my rules, and if you break my rules, then I'm gonna have to remove you. So that'll be the only time. But I don't know how to do none of that. So I can ban some people if they're like doing something like let's say behind my back. If they're doing something behind my back, then I would know then I would know that if you were doing like saying something like illegal. Question, okay, can I have mode can I have mode to remove people? I mean, that's up to you. If you want to remove people, not on my channel. Not on my channel. No, you can't. I'm not giving out my personal information. I'm not doing that. If you're talking about me giving out my personal info, I'm not doing that because if I do that, then I will lose everything. So that if that answers your question, no. I don't. For one, I don't know how to remove people or ban people, but But I can, but what I can do, I can figure out a way to ban people. No, not that. Are you new on YouTube, bro? Yeah, well, technically yes, but no. I'm not really. I've been doing videos for probably almost 10 years. I've been doing videos for almost 10 years. The first video I did was probably back in 2016. My very first one. I'll show you my very first one, but this was a long time ago. Well, the first one is when it was on my mom's account. It was on my mom's. But let me show you an older model, not the newer model, but the older model. This one had more like 16. So this one had 16 subscribers. It's old. This is an older version. This is old. I don't use that one no more. I don't use none of that. And well, I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing videos for damn near 10 years now. That's a long time since I was probably a teenager. I was a goofy kid back then. I was very goofy. I was a goofy teenager back then. I was very goofy back then, but as I got older, things started to change. It wasn't the same. Like, how, back in the day, how I used to be silly and all that other stuff. I ain't like that no more. Heck, I was young. Like, what do you expect? I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was young. And when you're young, you think you have everything figured out, but in reality, you don't. This was me, I think. Wait a minute. I don't know what year. I can't even remember the year. I would have to say nine. I say about 9, 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, probably about 9 years ago. But yeah, I've done stuff that I ain't proud of. I've done a lot of stuff that I ain't proud of. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm older. It's a lot different than how things used to be. Like when I was growing up and stuff like it, things were different. Like how I was coming up, things were a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Technology was pretty much different. I mean, it was a little different, but it's not as different that it is than it is today. I mean, prices were different, food was different. I don't know what y'all's teenage today, like y'all's today's, food, but the today's food we got is different, right now, it's different than what it is today. But yeah, but I hope you guys, like I said, I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna be live until maybe until it says, bro. It says, bro, I'm not a kid. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It says, bro, I'm not a kid. I'm a teenager. Yeah, now we're getting it. So you're a teenager. Oh, okay. When I was your age, how old are you? The one that's in the comments, how old are you? How old are you, my beloved fan? How old are you? If I may ask. You said you was a teenager. Like, how old are you? I'll be 23 next month, so I'll be 23 years old next month. I know what it's like to be your age. I've been there. I've been there once. So I know. I know from, experience, from experience pretty much. And heck, I know what it's like to, be a teenager and stuff. I just wanted to ask how old are you or whatever, if you don't mind me asking. Like I don't mind. I mean that's up to you. I mean, so how old are you if you don't mind me asking, bud? Just waiting for a response. Uh, and my arm's kind of killing me. So, but yeah, like I know what it's like to be, a teenager and stuff like that. Let me give you a story. I might show y'all a story. When I was a teenager, you know, things were different. I used to go outside. Me and my brother, we would play football. We would play football outside. I will never forget. This was a very funny moment. Well, for me, but I don't know about you guys, like these generations today. But for me, well, I remember one because at the time I lived, it was not too far. Well, not too far, but I remember living in. It was this place called Elmhurst. It was a house, like further down a little bit further down, and I remember me and my brother and my oldest brother Eric. He was in his 30s at the time. I was in my teen. I was probably about, let's say, 13, 14 years old. I would say about I was 14. And then I remember one time me and my brother, I was drinking at the time. I remember my oldest brother Eric, he gave me, I forgot, liquor of some sort. I think liquor or whatever. And I will never forget that time that me and my brother, my two brothers were drunk. Me, my twin brother, and my oldest brother, we were drunk. And I remember throwing footballs. We were throwing football or whatever, back and forth, back and forth. And I see my friend of mine named Courtney and Denise, Courtney and Denise. And the next thing you know, I see them outside and they were like, hey, Melvin and Marles, how you doing? What are y'all doing? I'm like, whoa. Well, they asked me how I was doing. I said, I'm doing pretty good. Me and my brother, we was just hanging out or whatever. So we was just hanging out, just having a good time. When you're a teenager, you want to have fun. You want to have a good time. Heck, I did it. Pretty much, I made it to see almost 23. I made it. That's a blessing. To be as old as I am, I made it. So I know what it's like. But I've had experience in things over the years, but you look at me now, well, as I got older, you know, things were different for me. I grew out. Stuff that I used to do back, as a teenager and when I was a little kid and stuff like that. The old me is not there anymore. Unless you bring it back to me, you don't want to bring that back. Side back. I don't think nobody would want to bring the old side of me back. That would be terrible. Just to bring the old me back. That would be horrible. I think nobody would want to see that side of me. That would be terrible. You wouldn't even want to look at me. but but now, as I got older, and I realized, hey, I know how to control my anger better. You know what I'm saying? I still do get mad. I mean, there's reasons why I do get mad, because, well, let me give you an example. So, long story short, me and my girlfriend, we had an issue. So, we had an issue and we had an argument, you know, which y'all know I was live very recently. Me and her, we had an argument or whatever. So, we had an argument for a few minutes. At first, it was muted and then I muted it and I was like, see what I have to go through. Which the thing about that, the thing about that one is with me, I have to go. I go through hell and back with her. I do. I'm gonna just straight out tell you the truth. I go through hell and back with Savannah. But at the end of the day, do I love her? Yes, I do. Do I love her? Do I care about her? Yes. Do I care about her as a person? Yes, I do. Do I want to spend the rest of my life with her? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, guys, one day when y'all have girlfriends and when y'all have a relationship, just take my advice. And I want you guys to take my advice. Always be supportive with your woman. Always love your woman. No matter how old you are. I don't care if you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30, 40, 50. It don't matter. It don't even matter how old you are. You could be 29, 25, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. It don't even matter. You could be 50, 60, 70. Love them while you can. 80, 90, don't matter. Love them while you can, guys. Because life ain't, like I said, life is not no guarantee. And we never know what tomorrow holds. You see what I'm saying? Like my girlfriend, I'll give you that example. I remember talking to my girlfriend. Savannah asks me, which is my woman, she asks, what are you doing tomorrow, honey? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And she goes, come on now. She goes, come on now. And I'm like, I'm telling the truth. We're not promised tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like I said, let me give you an example. I could promise you, let's say for an example, I could promise you to get you a candy bar or something to drink. And then all of a sudden I collapsed. Or something happens to me or I passed away. Which I know that it ain't happened yet. Heck, it ain't happened yet. I mean, let me tell y'all this. One day when I die, I want you guys to keep my legacy alive. I want you guys to keep my I want you guys to keep my legacy moving because that's what I want. I want my legacy to still be there with y'all. One day I will be a legend. I will be a legend. And I want my legacy to keep alive, be alive. You know what I'm saying? After I'm gone, would I leave y'all completely? No, no. Why would I leave y'all completely? I'll still be there in y'all's heart and thoughts. But at the end of the day, nobody's guaranteed tomorrow, and we just never know how much time we'll have left on this earth. Nobody does. If you think you got all the time in the world, then you're wrong. You don't. I don't have all the time in the world. I mean, do I have all the time in the world to get with God? No, I don't. Because I don't know what could happen to me tomorrow. I could be here the next day. I could be sitting here talking to you, and then all of a sudden, you're like, something, you'd be like, something happened to Melvin. Something happened to my arm wrestling champion. See? You could be like, something happened to him. Is he okay? I could be live and just be like, something happened to him. Is he okay? And then you look at me and you're like, he's not breathing. That means I took my last breath. But I want y'all to keep in mind I love you. We just never know what could happen tomorrow. Just all I can say is just keep God number one. Keep your Lord Jesus Christ number one. Thank Him every day that He woke you up. Just be like, hey, I woke up this morning. I woke up. Each day you wake up, you look at yourself and you get to thinking and you're like, I'm blessed. Who gave me life? God. Keep that in mind. But I want to say you guys are my fans. You guys are my true, whoever that are true friends of mine. Even though I don't know my friend Penguin is listening. I know he's a true friend. He's a true friend of mine, and he's a true fan of mine. He 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 said that he watched my videos yesterday. Like I talked to him yesterday. So I asked him, "Did you watch my YouTube video yesterday?" I seen him live on TikTok. So I was like, "Hey, did you watch my video yesterday on YouTube?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah." He said, "Yeah, I watched it yesterday." I was like, "Oh, really? That's what's up, man. I mean, I'm glad that you watched my stuff yesterday." You know, I will say about Penguin, the way he talks to me, I will say that he's a true friend. Do I really meet too many people that are true friends? No. Have I met fake friends? Yes, I've met fake friends. I've had people who, thought that they were my friends and who pretended to be my friend. And how a person pretends to be your friend is the way they act. The way they act towards you. the way they talk towards you, that's how you know who your true friends really are. And if I'm going to keep it 100 and be honest with you, how you know who your true friends are is how you know, guys, here is my advice. It's either you take it or you leave it. Okay? Always remember. Oh, sorry. It was like my alarm is going off. It's 8 o'clock. Always remember to stay positive. Don't let somebody tell you that you can't do nothing. Don't let somebody say that you can't follow your dreams, that you can't chase after your dream. Just remember, like my mom always said, you can do anything that you can set your mind to. If anybody else can do it, you can too. Anybody can do it. You can have a career, have a life outside. The only It's never too late. The only way it would be too late unless you die. If you die, then it's too late for you. It's over. But it's not too late to make it right while you can. It's never too late to make it right while you're on this earth, while you're living, while you're breathing. God gave us He gave us He gave us the breath of life. He gave us breath. Why are we breathing right now? It's because of Him. Without Him, you have nothing. Can I really be honest with you? As a YouTuber right now, am I famous? Famous? No. Do I want to work towards that goal? Yes. But I will say this. The Bible says, what does a prophet and a man when he gains the whole world and in return loses his soul? What do you have? You have nothing. You have nothing. The God honest truth, you have nothing. And is fame everything? No. Honestly, can I be on? Can I tell y'all the truth? I really don't think doing YouTube videos is everything in this world. Who I care about is my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. I don't really think this video is meaningful to me. Do I enjoy it? Yes, I do. I enjoy it. I'm sorry, I'm just getting emotional, but I will say that you guys are my fans. You guys are my, arm wrestling fans. You guys are my workout fans, basketball fans. I will say, you know, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support that you guys ever gave me. But I want to say that I love y'all. I actually don't really want to leave the chat. I don't want to leave the chat. But do I really want to retire doing YouTube videos? No. Have I thought about it retiring? Well, I thought about it, but I was like, I guess I might stay longer. I guess I might stay a lot longer. until I can't do it anymore. Maybe until I'm old and gray, if this world lasts as long. I don't know. Maybe. If YouTube is even a thing anymore. I don't know. I don't know. But I will say that technology has advanced over the years, yes. Technology has advanced. When I was coming up, technology was slightly different. You know, you had phones, you had flip phones, you had you had phones back then. You had certain phones back then, even back in you know. But I do want to say thank y'all for joining my live. Whoever those who didn't join today, those who have joined, and those who haven't joined, I do want to say thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I want to say thank you for being a fan. Thank you for stopping by. But those who joined today and those who did not, millions and trillions that are watching, I want to say that you guys. I would say you guys are okay, people. You guys, but I ain't gonna just say you're okay. I'm gonna say you're awesome because y'all are my fans. Y'all not YouTube is my home. This is my home. This is my home. You guys are my home. You guys. I just want to say thank y'all. I love you. I love you all. Remember that. I'm sorry, I'm almost getting emotional. I'm trying not to get emotional. But you guys like my mohawk, just like and subscribe. Leave the comments. Just let me know in the comments if you guys like my mohawk. I showed you guys my mohawk or whatever. But I might stay on it maybe until my sister gets here, and then I might hop off. And I might join live. Maybe I can't. I'll keep you updated. But is it a guarantee? No. But I might sit here and chill for a little bit, maybe live for a little bit for you guys. I'm just ain't gonna play no music cause it plays backgrounds and we can't be having background. I would love to. It would be nice, but I just can't do it though. It would be nice to do something like that, but I will say, you know, you guys are my arm wrestling fans, and hold on, give me a sec. I do want to show y'all a picture of me from Facebook. So this is a picture of me that I did recently. It's hilarious. It's very hilarious. That's me right there. Look at that guy. That's me. If you guys can see, but just wanted to show y'all a picture. That's me in my room. Well, because I actually styled up my hair very recently, not too long ago, like 3 hours ago. I styled it about 3 years ago. But my brother texted me an hour ago, and he sent me something about the Miz. So I go into the living room and I tell him, I was like, bro, do I look like the Miz to you? And he said I remind him of the Miz when he was younger, like in his prime. And I was like, okay, I'll take that compliment. I'll take that compliment. Heck, I actually love that compliment. To be honest, I actually love it. I love that compliment. In his WWE days, that's what The Miz started his debut, I think, in, let's see, what year did The Miz start his debut in WWE? He was in Tough Enough in 2004. He started his WWE debut. It says while he first appeared on WWE television as a something like contest, whatever, con, on Tough Enough in 2004. So he first of all he appeared, and I think he was in let's see, it's saying something about OVW too, OVW as well. So I think he was in DSW and OVW until 2006. And then let's read the first one. It says The Miz made his official WWE in the ring debut on September 1st, 2006, where he defeated Tatonga. So he defeated Tatonga in 2006, September 1st, 2006. That was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. I'm almost 23 years old now. 23 years old. It's hard to believe. I'm getting up there a little bit. I mean, time flies. Especially, especially if you're having fun. You know what I mean? I'll be 23 this year. If I make it to 23, it'd be a blessing. Either way. But um, what year did The Miz start his OVW wrestling career? It was January of 2006. So he started debuting in OVW January 18th through 2006. So quickly won the OVW Southern Tag Team Championships with Chris Cage in February 2006. That's a long time. What's that thing called? Wait a minute. When did The Miz start his debut in WWE? It was talking about it. DSW. When did he start DSW? When did The Miz start DSW wrestling? '04, so it was Tough Enough. So after the fourth season of Tough Enough, The Miz began his time in WWE Tour, something like that, including his Deep South Wrestling after the fourth season of Tough Enough, which so oh he won a championship too, DSW in 2005. Wow, that's actually cool. That's actually really cool, guys. But I do want to say, I mean, it's probably going to be a long video anyway. I do want to say thank y'all so much for watching. I mean, I would love to stay longer, but my sister's going to be coming home here in a little bit. But I do want to stay here longer, but I do got to get going because my sister could, show up at any given moment. Make sure y'all leave a like, share with y'all's friends, like, subscribe, leave the comments below. Because I've actually been on here long enough. So, yeah. But I do want to say sorry about me and my girlfriend having an argument. I'm sorry about that. But I did have it muted, so, I mean, y'all barely heard it, but y'all probably heard most of it, but still. And then you might have heard my brother in the background, and I was telling him that I was on the phone. And he was saying something to me about, technically he was on the phone before I went on live. Before I went on live, he was on the phone talking, just laughing, just I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying my brother can't talk on the phone or nothing like that. It's just like when it interferes in my conversation and it interferes in my live stream, then that's when it kind of throws me off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love my brother. Don't get me wrong. I love him and everything. It's just, I just didn't like it when he interrupted me. So, well, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. I do got to get going. Make sure y'all leave a like, share with y'all's friends, like, subscribe, leave the comments below. I am the host. Just so you know, those of you that ain't watched my videos, check out Melvin Whiteside 3408. Thank you so much for watching. I am the host of the Melvin Whiteside Show. I am your arm wrestling champion, as you all know, Melvin Whiteside. If you guys want to see more of my videos, make sure you check it out. I love you. Stay tuned, and I will see you hopefully next week. But hopefully either next week or tomorrow. I can't guarantee nothing. I love you. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching my live streams. If you want to see more of my videos, check it out. I love you. And if you guys got a merchandise of the Melvin versus Fair t-shirt, I will send you guys a shout out. I love you. And your arm wrestling champions got to go out to the sunset tonight. Hate to cut the video short. I love you. I will keep you guys updated on the next video. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And I will hopefully see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Peace. Love you guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more YouTube videos. I love you. Peace. I'm out. Peace! Your arm wrestling champion. I'm out. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.